Yeah, y'all come in the newsroom real quick. My bad. I was late. That's my fault. Shit came up per usual. But I'm here. I know I said I'd be 1:30 to 2, but damn it, some things just be happening. And when things be happening, you got to do what you got to do. But I'm here. That's all that matters. All right? Yeah, we got to talk about this shit that's happening in D.C. when it comes to my Black American people. Look, man, we've been telling y'all. The target ain't never been off of us. You kidding me? It ain't never been off of us. All right? So I got clips I got to show y'all, you know what I mean? Trump sending forces in D.C. They harassing black people. Man, this is Stop and Frisk 2.0. You want to know something? We was already prepared for it. Because we been telling y'all, especially you motherfuckers in the hating sector of my audience with your idiot ass, that look, the target when it comes to us Black Americans has always been there. It's just other groups is getting a little bit of the heat too. Okay. And there's been speculations going around that, hey, Trump might have did this so then he wouldn't get backlash of sending them goddamn troops and stuff in there for immigration. Because you think they're going to sit around and waste them goddamn taxpayer dollars and shit? Or just the troops is there like, well, there ain't no black people harassed. I mean, we just going to sit around. No. They're going to get right back to goddamn doing deportations and shit. Okay? And yeah, I'm going to be fired up this episode because I'm fired up this morning, goddammit. I listened to that Amanda Seals versus 20 goddamn conservatives. Goddamn! You black conservatives, not all of y'all, but damn it, 98% of y'all retarded. Y'all just be spewing shit. And yesterday, I'm going to be on the Republicans and conservative asses. Usually I'm against the Democratic shields and they bull malarkey. Well, today I'm on y'all asses. You black conservatives. God damn. You Mr. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You Mr. Uncle Ruckus 2.0. I can't stand niggas, but I love me white zaddy. Oh my God. Have you smelled the lemon pepper of the lemon zest of the white folks? You motherfuckers, man. I was listening to that shit today on Jubilee with Amanda Seals, and I hate to say it, she was cooking. She was cooking, y'all. And the thing that I like, she was saying, yeah, I'm a black immigrant, but we got to stop trying to undermine the black American experience. And see, she come from a black immigrant, what you call it? Lineage and shit, right? Right? So for you idiots out there, you tethers in my hating sector, she's not a tether. This is what we be meaning. You got to be trying to undermine us. You feel me? To be a tether. But back to the main thing on topic, you feel me? We about to get into this shit that's happening in D.C., you feel me? Trump is out there sending the troops, you feel me? We got clips. I got hella clips to show y'all where they harassing black folks. And what we doing? We're documenting. That's right. Pull out your phone, document. Use mind your own damn business. You feel me? They over there. Hey, I smells the ganja, boy. Okay, we illegal in D.C. You know what? We gonna have to confiscate this for evidence. No, you're gonna smoke the shit up. Y'all, man, anyway, to my fan sector of the audience, I hope y'all had a lovely weekend. You feel me? My FBA fam, my Black American fam, black people on code, and I'm starting to notice it. There's less and less black people on goddamn code. God damn. Y'all speaking that Sambonese, that Kundanese, all that bullshit, but I see what you're doing. Kunin pays, I guess. who else in this sector of my fan sector audience? Because right now I'm talking about the hating sector of my audience, and I'm gonna get to y'all later. Who else? The minuscule allies that we do have, they tiny as hell, but they there. You know what I mean? Who else? My producers, Kiveon, Reelan, Byron. You motherfuckers need to be in here earlier though. Y'all coming in late. The bell already rang. Even though I'm late to my own broadcast, I don't give a rat's ass. I'm the teacher. The teacher get the. Actually, the teacher doesn't get the. Look, all right. You know what? My producers, my brothers and stuff. I guess y'all could come in late because damn it, I'm coming in late. My moderators, y'all could come in late too because I'm coming in late. Damn it, I said 1:30 to 2 and I got here at 2:30. My moderators, Brooke, Daryl, and everybody else in this fan sector, my audience. I guess the hand claps are going to be coming in late too, but damn it, as long as they come in, give yourself a round of applause. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Now, the other sector of my audience, you stink assholes. You suspected white supremacists. And we got to talk about a lot of white supremacy today. And for you imbecile idiots that's in this sector of my audience too, commenting bullshit. Look, because one idiot was in my comment, you think all white folks is the white supremacy? No! You ain't got to be white to uphold white supremacy. Hell, I just listen to some of these black conservatives uphold white supremacy better than these hillbillies. God damn. You tethers, don't y'all get tired of hyena nuts in your mouth while white daddy kicking you in your ass? Huh? Who else in this sector, my audience? You bootlegs, y'all pathetic. Y'all licking the same boot, you feel me, that stepped in dog shit. And the rest of you idiot imbeciles, y'all could go, excuse me, I'm sorry. I know y'all ain't never heard a news anchor do that before, but damn it, I'm a different type of news anchor. That's why I'm your favorite news anchor. Back to the hate sector audience. Go EAD. God damn. That Kundanese, Sambanese, Hunkanese, white supremacy that y'all be speaking. God damn, it's pathetic. All right. And this is like it's probably going to be an episode where I'm cooking and people ain't going to be in the chat. If y'all in the chat, you know what? Just chat away about this topic at hand, okay? And now, I'm going to show some headlines. I'm going to show some clips, okay? And one of the things I did try to, before I get into the clips and shit, I did look up. I was like, how many black Democratic people out there is talking about this issue? And we got a couple. You feel me? D.C. Mayor Bowser pushes back against Trump narrative on crime in the nation's capital. We will read this article. First of all, Muriel Bowser is the mayor of D.C. She's a Democrat. All right? You feel me? And there's been a couple of black Democrats. Not enough, though. Where the hell is Jasmine Crockett at? I ain't heard not one peep out of her ass. What about Obama? Huh? Who else? Alexandria Cortez Orgazzo, whatever the fuck her name is. How come I ain't heard her say nothing? Who else is a Democrat in the limelight? And yes, I'm going on both parties today. I'm in both y'all asses today. Democrats, Republicans, all you bullshitters. Why I only had two people? Council member Cristina Hernandez. Okay? Denigrating the shit that's going on in D.C. to the black folks out there. But we prepared. I'm going to show y'all clips. We ain't scared. We damn near clowning. Then we had Zachary Parker, the only openly LGBTQ black council member. You feel me? He called a federal deployment of law enforcement a distraction from the real issues. and a threat to community safety and time. Tell us what the real issue is. I don't like that shit. I don't like when y'all be like, oh yeah, it's a distraction from the real issue. Just say it with your chest, it's a distraction from the Epstein list. Donald Trump is like, it's a lot of heat on this Epstein list, man. The MAGA mags, they fragmented as hell. What can we do to get everybody back online? Let's just go after black people. Because usually that works, but it ain't working right now. Because the MAGA mags, they like, wait a minute, Donald Trump, we still want to know who on that Epstein list. They ain't letting it go. If the MAGA mags can't let go, Donald Trump being on the Epstein list, don't let them get at you when us black Americans ain't letting go of us getting reparations. Yeah. Anyway, let's read a little bit more of this. He highlighted that violent crime in D.C. is actually down. Yeah, the crime is actually down. So that's why another reason why, you feel me? And let me put my tinfoil kufi on. Shush. That maybe this is an easier way to deploy, federal troops to help out with deportation and illegal immigration. You feel me? Because when you deploy troops, right? Federal troops, as long as you're targeting black people or you go for crime. And what the fuck is black on black crime? Are you kidding me? It's just crime. Scruff McGruff will be pissed off at you, you goddamn sons of bitches. Talk black on black crime. What about the black on black crime? What about the black on black crime? Man, crime is crime. There's white on white crime, Asian on Asian crime, Indian on Indian crime, Hispanic on Hispanic crime. You know why? Because crime is committed through proximity. You fucking fools. You ignoramuses. Yes, I use that big ass college word, ignoramuses. Crime is crime. God damn. Oh, y'all see this? DC autonomy and a mood disorder on black and brown. I'm done. Let's just go to the fucking clips. God damn. And shout out to the Black Tucker Carlson Jr. One hell of a name. DC police are this close from starting a revolution. Let's watch the clips.
This is Commissioner Anthony Renzo Green, and it is like 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm down here at 48th Street Northeast in King Place. President Trump and his Gestapo paid a visit to Deanwood tonight. Metro Transit Police and along with other police agencies shot it.
And for you idiots out there, like, I didn't vote for no damn Trump, nor did I vote for Kamala. I voted for the motherfucker that was talking about reparations. I voted for Dr. Cornel West.
Individuals on 48th Street. Thankfully, no one was hit, but there were 2 people detained. I'm still waiting for one of those individuals to be released. They've been holding him hostage in the alley in the neighborhood for a couple of hours now. And it's my understanding because he didn't do anything. He's an innocent bystander, but they decided to grab him and detain him. There were several police agencies out here: MPD, FBI, DEA, ICE, HSI, you name it. All the police resources you can name was out here in the community. Sheriff Row is still blocked off right now. So all the people that love to waste our tax dollars on all this police coverage in the city, let me tell you, a chunk of it is sitting right here in Deanwood doing it. So it's a shame that our community has to go through this in a city where everyone likes to pretend like this is something that just started happening when this president got in office. It has been invading our neighborhoods for years. Deanwood is no stranger to a long list of federal agencies coming into our community to start nonsense. And tonight is no different. The only difference is that the president made an announcement that he was doing this. So here we are, 2 a.m. in the morning, waiting for an individual to be released. so everybody can go to sleep and go about their business. Maybe one of the elected officials that serve on the council that get paid to serve us will speak up and say something. Maybe our mayor will speak up and say something. I don't really care. But what I do care about is the safety of the residents in my community, ensure that they are not being hindered, impacted, and harassed, targeted by any entity in the city whatsoever. We don't play that. We have no shame about pushing back and fighting back when necessary. But tonight, we're just waiting patiently right now.
And it was a key thing his brother said, right? He said this been happening for years. Last time I checked, who was in office years ago? Years ago. Was it last year? Or the year before that? Or the year before that? Who was in office, y'all? Yeah, we know Trump right now being a son of a bitch. Okay? He's speaking that honkanese. All right? Now, but at least he announcing his honkinism. Who was this president years ago? And that black brother said, right? He said this has been happening for years. Who was in office? Exactly. Now, let's read this right here. Right? Because the brother did say he wanted to hear the mayor. All right, let's read this, and I got more clips for y'all. Y'all might as well sit the hell down. It's going to be a long one, all right? And it's off the griot by Kenneth Gaynor, or Keith Gaynor. I call him Kenneth. D.C. mayor pushes back against Trump narrative on crime in the nation's capital. Any comparison to a war-torn country is hyperbolic and false, said Mayor Muriel Bowser amid President Trump's escalation in rhetoric against the city. Hey, man, where's the Latino brothers and sisters? Oh, where's the black and brown coalition? Don't that sound wildly familiar? How they get at it? Anyway, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser defended the city's handling of crime amid an escalation of threats from President Donald Trump to federalize the nation's capital. Okay? We spent over the last 2 years driving down violent crime in this city, driving it down to a 30-year low. In fact, over the past year, Bowser told MSNBC on Saturday, we had decreased violent crime by 26%. If this shit was a stock, I'd be selling this motherfucker right now. This shit would be tanking. Violent crime is tanking in D.C. right now. But the federal troops still got deployed there. Which goes back to me having my tinfoil kufi on. You know what I mean? And shout out to Tariq Nasheed, because he the one that brought this up. You feel me? I ain't one of them motherfuckers that be like, yeah, I'm the one that got this knowledge on my own. Man, get your goofy asses out of here with that bullshit. No. Tariq Nasheed brought this up and said that, hey, they might be deploying them troops out there and pinning it on crime, which we know that's synonymous for these motherfuckers is black, okay? And he's saying that it's easier to deploy federal troops to black people than it is to immigrants nowadays. I bet you if he would have said for illegal immigrants and the crime that immigrants are doing, we'll have Jasmine Crockett with her crooked ass wig. We'll have goddamn what's the other chick that looked like Bowser her damn self? Not Joy Reid, Karen Bass. She'll be hooping and hollering some bullshit. You feel me? I mean, this mayor probably would have been saying some shit too. All the Democratic shields have been hooping and hollering. D.L. Hughley would have been saying something. Goddamn Ricky Smiley would have most definitely told us we need to do our research, right? Yeah. But nope, it's only been two. Zachary Parker done said something, and I don't know what the dirty details he said, because you feel me? I do see it says black and brown and immigrant. Oh, Lord Jesus. Let's read this because this might have some immigrant shit tied in with it. We had decreased violent crime by 26%, and a year before that by 35%. So shit going down. Trump rallied against DC crime after a top employee of White House Doge agency was assaulted last week during an attempted carjacking. Do we even know the people that try to carjack them is black? I ain't gonna lie. And I gotta say this. I don't know if it's a lot of Asian people that's in DC, but y'all really known for doing the carjacking and the bipping and shit. At least in the Bay Area. Y'all trying to tell me the Asian people ain't out there bipping, carjacking like a mug? And what type of carjacking was it? Was it they were just trying to get in your car while you wasn't there? Or were you in the car? They tried to strong arm you. What was the assailants? I believe they probably was Hispanic. Because if they was black, they would have said it. They'd been in big ass bold letters. You feel me? Black people attempted to carjack somebody that work at Doge. Let me read those some more. Because reading is essential. And a lot of y'all people that got big platforms, y'all don't know how to read. I'm convinced. Y'all don't know how to read. Y'all don't know how to use Google, Chat GPT. Y'all just don't do no research. Y'all just start spewing. You know what y'all would have done? This is what they would have done, y'all. They would have got on this platform like right now. And they would have just been like, yeah, DC, man, they going through it. What are the Democrats doing? Because for some reason, it seemed like the biggest platforms, you got to be a Republican or you got to be ultimate Democratic shilling. But anyway, they'd have been, what is the Democrats doing? Do you know the crime rate in every Democratic city is just going through the roof? The Democrats just don't know what they're doing. What about the Republican conservatives? Well, the Democrats, they just be Democratic. Remember Obama? We know Obama ain't about shit. But what about y'all? You feel me? What are y'all gonna do? And that's why I be like, both sides, I feel like the Spider-Man man that say, you did it. Y'all full of shit. Every time y'all point, well, Donald Trump bad. Well, damn it, the Democrats is bad. Have you seen Jasmine Crockett? Well, damn it, have you seen J.D. Vance with his slow ass? How about you tell us some policy? I will say this about Trump. God damn it. And see, this is going to have the idiot sector going to be thinking like, damn it, you're a MAGA. You a MAGA man. Donald Trump at least be talking about some of his policies and implementing them bitches. Even though there's some, well, I don't know. If he doing this to implement and he like, hey, you know what? No, not defending that honky today. He is speaking from the honky tribe of crackenism. Anyway, let's read some more. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. As a result, he called for federal police presence on the streets of District of Columbia and said that minors as young as 14 years old should be charged as adults. He said that shit. Over the weekend, the Trump administration deployed up to 120 federal agents. Hold on, I need to read that again. Trump as a result, he called for. What? Wow. Up to 120 federal agents, mostly from the FBI, to assist the Metropolitan Police in preventing crimes in D.C., which have largely been carjackings. On Sunday, the president announced he would hold a press conference at the White House. I gotta say this. Don't they got tracking systems in cars and shit? How the hell are these people carjacking? They got all that goddamn tracking system and stuff. I feel like it's hard as hell to goddamn carjack nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I digress. At the White House to address DC's crime and the city's beautification, the announcement fueled speculation that he would deploy the National Guard, which he has the legal authority to do since DC is not a state and is locally governed. However, Bowser pushed back against Trump characterizations of DC, which is majority black. No. It's good we say this brown shit right here. You know why? Because what I just say, who usually do the carjackings? And I'm sorry, the brown people that's on code, which it ain't a lot of y'all motherfuckers. Let's be real. Y'all not on code with us. But it's a smaller fraction of y'all. And look, hey, I'm going to say it real talk. Most people carjacking either Hispanic or Asian. Allegedly. Gotta say allegedly now. You don't want to get Tasha Cade. That's crazy. You have your own like what's that shit called? That's not anomaly. Synonym? Yeah. Yeah, don't send them for being sued. Tasha Cade. That's crazy. Anyway, yeah, keep the brown with this, okay? Okay? Because I believe that most of the carjackings come. Anyway, we are not experiencing a crime spike, said the DC mayor, who credited years-long coordination between DC city officials and federal agents of keeping the nation's capital safe. During the MSNBC interview, Bowser sought to humanize the city, which has long been a target of Republicans who have threatened to take federal control of DC and cast it as poorly run and dangerous to live in. The mayor said DC was among the most beautiful and best city in the world. It's well ran or run. We have excellent schools, the #1 park system. We have experienced rises in tourism compared to before the pandemic. Well, goddamn, before the pandemic, ain't nobody was outside during the pandemic. All right, now I've called the Democrats on their bullshit. What is this? Come on. So people are coming to our capital. They're starting businesses in our capital. And they're raising families in our capital, said Bowser. Any comparison to a war-torn country is hyperbolic and false. She added, referencing White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller's remark to DC as worse than Baghdad. Now that's horse shit. They cut niggas' heads off in Baghdad. Apparently. I mean, allegedly. You get caught stealing in Baghdad, they chopping off your fucking hands. Allegedly. You know what? I'm gonna stop saying this allegedly shit. We about to get our goddamn Sidney Poitier. Yeah. I found a black detective, y'all. Sidney Poitier. He played black detectives in movies. We getting our Sidney Poitier on, y'all. All right. Get our detective work on, y'all. How do they punish people in bag? I can't even spell the shit. Bag. This is something else. This is something else. I can't spell Baghdad. Baghdad. And do they cut people hands? I'm about to say hands off for stealing. Let's see. Okay, it's saying they ain't practice today. Oh, they saying it. Baghdad, Iraq. All right. Historically, under Decree 59 issued in 94, amputation of the right hand was prescribed for theft of items valued above a certain amount. Woo. Oh, and the left foot could be amputated for repeat offense. Oh, shit. However, this form of corporal punishment is not reported. We got our answer, y'all. It's not reported. Okay. Let's read some more. Residents advocates have long resisted those characterizations and threats as, you know what, I'm tired of reading this shit. Let's go to another clip. This could be shown and seen better on a clip than with the article. And Tariq said, shout out to the FBAs in DC who are showing no fear of the race soldiers sent to racially target innocent black citizens in DC. The white supremacist tactic of trying to criminalize all black people using a I'm white and I say so tactic is backfiring in real time. Well, let's watch.
He showed you he had it. Good job, man. Good job, man. They give me on turn the way I'm leaving.
Oh, he touched him. You saw that? He just had his phone. He just had his phone.
He had no reason to put this man in handcuffs.
That could be considered assault. Harassing those black folks. Why they stand on business? They're like, they ain't doing nothing, they just filming. And they got the one guy in cuffs and they told him like he didn't have nothing. These motherfuckers be treating this shit like a domestic violence case. You feel me? They like, somebody got to go to jail. That's what happened with Sha'Carri Richardson. They're like, look, we came out here, one of y'all going to jail. They treating it the same way going out there. Harassing. You saw that cop put his hands on that one brother, slapped his phone out his hand. That's harassment. That's assault. Let me take off my glasses for this. There's a white man that threw a Subway sandwich at a law enforcer. Threw it. They charging his ass with assault. I'm just saying, if that officer does that to our black brother, shouldn't that be assault too? I digress. Do I got more clips? Yes, I do. I got clips on top of clips. All right. But I want to read another article. Should I read from the Griot? What about this one? Let's read this one right here. Trump's federal takeover, DC dismissed as hypocritical, not based on facts, and a threat to black residents. Okay, let's read this. Let's keep Gainer some more. All right. In a crowded White House press briefing room, President Donald Trump announced an unprecedented federal takeover of Washington, D.C., including the deployment of the D.C. National Guard, federalizing control of the local police department, and declaring a public safety emergency. Where the hell is Ricky Martin? I'm about to say Martinez. Ricky Martin. Where's Ricky Martin? For the Black and Brown Coalition. Oh, where's Alexandria Ortiz Cortez? Where the hell is Bernie Sanders? Oh shit! Who else in the Brown Coalition? Who's it? Y'all put in the chat. Where's the brown people at for this Black and Brown Coalition? I ain't heard not one brown motherfucker say anything about this shit. Hell, I'm barely hearing black people talk about this. The Republicans most definitely going to be silent. They is like, racism don't exist anymore because I could eat food with my family. The Republicans be saying dumb shit. It ain't no more racism anymore because I could get a job at McDonald's. The Democratic Shields ain't no better. Most of them complacent ain't saying a goddamn thing. You feel me? Where the hell is Joy Reid? Well, she says she ain't a Democrat no more. She's writing a tell-all book. Ma'am, usually hoes write tell-all books. And they tell about all the dicks that they were getting slapped in their face with. So, Joy Reid, what are you about to tell us? Huh? Where the hell is Karen Bass? And you know what? Scratch that. Jasmine Crockett, man. Black elected officials and activists quickly pushed back against the Trump administration's narrative on crime in the nation's capital, asserting that the justifications of the federal takeover is hypocritical, not based on facts, and a potential threat on DC's majority Black and brown population. See, they keep throwing that in there. Where are the brown? Yeah. See, I wouldn't even trip and say anything about the brown shit if y'all wasn't so gun-ho about us talking about illegal immigration and being like, why you ain't talking about our brown brothers getting deported? Because you motherfuckers are calling on them. We know you cut. It's Alberto and Guadalupe cousin calling ISIS on them. Let's be fucking real, man. Yes, black folks, we be joking about it like, yeah, we gonna call ISIS on your ass. We ain't call them on y'all. Them is them folks and your own family members, your own cousins calling ISIS on y'all. That ain't us. We joke around about it, but damn it, we ain't calling on y'all. Okay? This administration is justifying the decision by misleadingly, what a word, citing years-old statistics. U.S. Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton said in a statement. Eleanor, I'm gonna assume I think I know the race of this person. Keyword, I said race, not ethnicity, because I don't know if this is a Black American. But let's see. Is she brown? Let's see if she brown. Let's see. Nope. She is a Black woman. Is she Black American? I don't fuck know. I have no idea. I don't do that shit no more where I'm like, oh yeah, this person Black. No. You end up finding out they be goddamn Trinidadian or some shit. They be goddamn what you call it? Jamaican or something. You like, oh shit. Then you start hearing that rhetoric about reparations. We don't deserve no reparations. Yeah, because you don't qualify. Said in the statement, Norton, who has served as DC non-voting delegate in Congress for more than 30 years, noted that crime in DC reached a 30-year low. We know. The streets of DC, once known as Chocolate City, will soon see a surge of National Guard troops and local police patrolling through the city. Local leaders who are born and raised in the district says Trump takeover cannot be seen without the lens of race and democracy. Just goddamn it. Why are you so afraid to say white supremacy, man? Just say through the lens of white supremacy. It ain't, you're not gonna get in trouble. Well, y'all might, because y'all get paid by the democratic system, the democratic shielding system, and most of them is ran by you know what. This is nothing on his face but racism and subjugation. Jamal Holtz, president of DC Young Democrats, told the Griot, you have Republicans who want to take power over a democratic city, and particularly take power over a democratic Black-led city or majority. Stop saying Black and brown. Ain't no brown person. You know what? Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me do this. Has any Hispanic, Spanish, you feel me? I spell Spanish wrong. Spanish, and I'll just keep it like this. Democrat politicians talk about this. Black. Make this bigger for blind people like me. There is no direct public record from recent searches showing specifically Hispanic or Spanish Democratic politicians have spoken about Black people getting harassed in Washington, D.C. in 2025. And Daryl in the goddamn building. What's up, brother? Hope you living well. You feel me? Okay, I'm going to catch you up with what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about how, Donald Trump, he deployed federal troops, right, to DC to harass the black folks. But there's a plethora of things that are coming at it from this angle. One, it ain't been a lot of black Democratic people talking about this. They've been very silent. Two, we know Donald Trump gonna be speaking from the tribe of Crackanese. Okay, we know he gonna be speaking that shit. Three, this could be a way to deploy federal troops to help out with his deportation, because ain't nobody gonna really give hella pushback, and they doing it under the guise of crime. You know what I mean? But they could be doing it because you ain't gonna get hella pushback as if he got pushback for saying illegal immigrants, and he deploying the federal troops for that. Okay? 3, another angle I'm coming at from this is that why are we keep lumping in Brown with this? They ain't saying nothing about this. And I ain't mad that they ain't, because we ain't talking about they shit. We are like, nope, we are stepping back from talking about y'all issues when it comes to illegal immigration. Which, by the way, y'all want my spill about it. I already just said it, but I'll say it again. I think most people that's calling ICE on illegal immigrants is them folks and the Guadalupe, Alberto, Juan, whatever the hell you want to call their name. You feel me? I think it's their own family members. Because us black folks, we joke, kiki, and haha, being like, yeah, we're going to call ICE on you. But I doubt we calling ICE on them. I doubt that shit. I believe it's their own family members. Allegedly. And like I always say, we do have a tiny minuscule of allies, but they tiny as hell, and y'all too damn silent. Y'all need to be louder. All right? So I hope that catched you up, Daryl. You feel me? And Daryl says, only thing she's going to tell you about is the time she got a crispy hairline at a black barbershop. Facts. And I'm assuming we talking about Karen Bass. You feel me? Joy Reid, Jody looking ass. Yeah, Joy Reid, she about to tell all book. Tell all book. That shit gonna be horse crap. I'm telling you, she's still gonna be pushing Democratic policies. But back to this. The Brown shit. We just looked up. It ain't been no Hispanic speaking up about this. So let's stop the bull malarkey, y'all. All right. Washington, D.C. is a unique city, and that has no statehood, meaning no state. We know, blah, blah, blah. 700,000 residents, though. That's a good thing to, you know what I mean? This is an executive order. And Trump is doing this shit because somebody allegedly got carjacked. But they didn't specify who was the race of the carjacker. Okay. All right, I'm tired of reading the griot. Let's read this right here, the root. But before we do that, we about to look at another clip. All right. And I ain't reading Berber tweet. Sometimes Berber right here, he be saying some old bullshit. But I digress. Oh, another clip, y'all.
We just got to put on there now. Who just ran, y'all? Who just ran?
It looked like a woman ran. It looked like a woman was running. To be 1,000 with y'all. And this is just a different angle from the other clip that I showed y'all. See, I got the brother over there hemmed up. And the person that looked like they ran was a woman. All right, we don't need to watch the rest of this. We watched the other clip. You feel me? They already said why you got him in handcuffs. He ain't done nothing. He don't got nothing on him. They still harassing him. Okay? Where's Jasmine Crockett when you need her? I need that sassiness now. Jasmine Crockett, I need all the neck roll and all that shit when it pertains to this. But you know what? They ain't illegal immigrants, so we ain't gonna get none of that. All right, this is About a Rue by Lawrence Ware. Clips of white men wilding out in acts of bold-faced racism is on the rise. And the internet is blaming this. Oh, what the internet blaming? What the internet blaming? Let's read. There seems to be an epidemic sweeping the nation and its targets a very niche segment of the population. Just say black, goddammit. Stop all this fucking word salad. Some white men, mainly those who work in government, have seemingly lost either their ability or their willingness to hide their racism. I ain't gonna say that. You feel me? Because we saw it in police. It was a black dude, Hispanic dude. Just say it. Keep it real. Y'all that's upholding white supremacy. Why can't y'all say that? Why can't y'all say that? Not one of y'all in these articles said that shit. Systemic freaking racism. God damn. Y'all pussyfooting around. Having seemingly lost either their ability to blah, blah, blah. We done read that shit. We see this most pointedly with police officers and city council members. Let me explain. Well, you better explain it right. I'm gonna be on your ass, bro. God damn it, The Root. Their janky website. Oh my goodness. The Root, y'all got one of the most jankiest websites. Ever since President Donald Trump essentially declared martial law in Washington, D.C., some of the cops have been acting a fool. He thought stop and frisk was a New York City police tactic, but is alive and well in Chocolate City. Okay, is this another clip? Oh, I can't even. Let me do it over here because somehow the playback don't work on goddamn Google Chrome. How the fuck are y'all browser and then y'all don't work? The playback don't work. Anyway, I digress. I'm going off tangent, but that's why they call me the off tangent man. Let's play this clip right here. Whole different clip, y'all.
I ain't got nothing.
He didn't ask nothing. He went straight to try to grab for some shit. Did y'all see that?
Can I get badge numbers? What's your
That is stop and frisk.
What's your badge number, sir?
2.0.
What's your badge number? What is your badge number? What is your badge number, man?
Look at these thugs. They rolling like a gang. You can't tell me they ain't rolling like a gang. You'll run up on me, bruh. I might pull that thing out on you. And that was a black dude. That's why I be trying to say, like, stop this old white shit y'all be saying. Say it's white supremacy. Some white men. No, white supremacy. That's what we trying to tell. If y'all pussyfoot around it, we ain't gonna never murk white supremacy. Okay? That was a black dude in this clip. Alongside one of these motherfuckers was Hispanic, one of them white Hispanics. Okay? I bet you would have asked him his name is Alejandro. All right? Now, The Root. I'm going to put a digital root on your ass. Y'all keep doing this with this website. God damn. Jesus Christ, man. It gets worse. Many are also unapologetic. It's always one word that whooped my ass. Unapologetically racially profiling black citizens by going in their neighborhoods and harassing the people who live there. Okay? Another one right here. Let's oh, that's funny. That's funny right there. It is right here with the Family Guy shit. Let's play that clip though. We're gonna play it over here because the playback. Oh, we already saw that. Okay. Do they got another clip? Yeah, this one right. Today at the city council, LAPD told that his 1-year-old baby was being too disruptive. Let's look at this.
All these things, and the company is currently under investigation by the National Labor Relations Board. Give the company the conduct and use back.
I do take care of my fucking child.
It's all right. It's okay. Or already found that they broke the law. That the airport has not acted.
Hey, what race these motherfuckers? This nigga look like he want to kill this guy. You can see the murder in his eyes. Goddamn Juan and Juanito. That's why I keep saying white supremacy, not some white men. No, white supremacy, white supremacy, white supremacy. That's what it is. That's what they upholding, and they ain't fucking white. They might put white in their paperwork though, you know. Just saying. But where is the disruptiveness? I sure didn't see it. Did y'all? All right. Blah, blah, blah. And again in California, the black mayor of California City made a controversial request. He asked the municipality he serves to cover a $1,000 fee for him joining the African American Mayors Association. A verbal kerfuffle ensued, and 2 members of the city council, both white men, resigned. How long is this? It's 5 minutes. This article wacky because it's kind of going all over the place. This is California, DC. I'm trying to focus on DC. This. Hey, Lawrence, man, this was all over the place, bro. This was all over the place, bro. You feel me? And yeah, you feel me, Daryl? Man, shout out to you, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, the stage is open. Detractors, what's up? Come on the stage. Y'all be hate watching and hate commenting. Which y'all could keep doing. Hey, keep doing that. Do your thing. Which is smelling like spoiled ass onions. Keep doing your thing. Smelling like cheetah nuts. All right? But the stage is open. I'm about to open up the phone lines in a little bit, but I wanted to give it some time for the stage to be open. Detractors. Yeah, I want some detractors today. I want the detractors today. Which one of y'all is out there saying this ain't white supremacy? Huh? Which one of y'all out there is like, well, they should be complying? Look like all of them was complying to me. You complying ass niggas. That'd be mainly the black conservatives too. Why didn't you just comply? Why didn't you just comply? Because people do be complying. Black folks do be complying. And they still get black out. So don't hit me with that horse malarkey. That bull jazz. I don't want to hear that shit. Then people was complying and they still was getting harassed. But like I said, we knew this was happening. We been telling y'all the target has not been off our back. It's just some of the heat was taken off of us for a while. Until Donald Trump went, all he did was he went to that emergency, that emergency case that people be having just in case a catastrophic emergency happened. You feel me? And he was like, damn it, they're getting too close to the Epstein's file. The MAGA people ain't falling for it. They ain't falling for it. What should I do to get the MAGA people off my back about the Epstein list? Oh yeah, let's just attack black people and use it in the guise of crime. Exactly. Fake ass Nick Fuentes. Hey, Nick Fuentes is a bitch. Because if you was really about that white supremacy like that you be upholding, you'd cut yourself in half, allegedly. Think about it. He half Mexican. Get rid of your Mexican side, bruh. All these people that ain't full-blooded white and uphold white supremacy, that's why they be looking at y'all like clowns. You feel me? Now, I'm about to play the slapper of the day, and then we're going to get into some sub-segments. And look it, I noticed I need to start being more longer with these programs and shit. Because I noticed, like, the longer I go, the more y'all be tuning in and shit. Sometimes I'll be wanting to get straight to the point, but y'all be like, nah, keep going. We feel you, bro. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start making a little bit more longer content. I'm bullshitting. Look, if it becomes short and I'm done in 40 minutes, I'm gonna be done in 40 minutes. Okay. But anyway, I'm going to play a slapper of the day. And this one I'm going to start doing too, right? Before I play the slapper of the day, right? I'm going to just have it already in the chat. Already in the chat. And today, we about to play some more from RJ Payne from the album I already played, It Feels Good to Win. I played previously Hustle for my last name. And now I'm about to play Lane of My Own, featuring Padre. Woo! Yeah! Song in the chat, y'all. Y'all gonna check it out. Stream it.
Forget the beef, see, I just compete to survive. You hating on me, then I hope it keeps you alive. It's either sleep or provide. Nowadays, the wolf be dressing like the sheep, but luckily, the niggas still compete in disguise. I see it well. See, we might have fallen, but we prevail. So many roads to take, flipped away. None of them lead to jail. I want us all to eat. I think being greedy is the key to hell. Worst thing a nigga could do to beat me would be betrayal. I'm purposely watching. Nigga make me nervous, we popping. Why you think we mention pistols in every verse that we dropping? If you're not from the hood, then I know it's certainly shocking. What really make it disturbing is every person be plotting. No debate. If you don't come from the slum and broke straight, please don't tell me how hard that you had it. To show the tape, you gotta come up from the bottom of hell just to correlate. Somehow I made it out the spot that they told me was no mistake. Know my mother proud, her spirit floating above the clouds. I'm glad I made it out of the ghetto. Got a foul, what a style. I made a lane in my own, like fuck the crowd. Listen close, you hear that music I wrote? Don't touch the dial. This is prime time TV. Your timeline need me. If it's people, get your gun, cause I can find mine easy. This time I'm greedy. I feel a hater clothes with so many.
Hell yeah, at odds with the like. Appreciate it.
Got a cool but the help. It's for team of the dough. I blow out a nigga candle, put his dreams on the shelf. I'm seen or I'm felt. I'm addicted to the money. Only way to stop, you gotta let a fiend kill herself. Vivid raw rhymes, I can spit it all times. Your digital dope dealer made a pivot all blind. Coulda did it all crime. We all got demons. Only difference is I get to make a living off mine. It's pain.
So soulful.
Feels good to win.
That was RJ Payne off the album. It feels good to win.
Let's go.
Featuring Padre, P.A. Lane of My Own. Fire right there. I put the song in the chat. Y'all go check it out. Go check out the album. He got more slappers on here. I'm going to slap down the line. But with that being said, phone lines open. Detractors, come on up. Call in. If you agree with me though, y'all could call in too. But you know, I want some detractors to come up here. 619-609-7383. Once again, number is 619-609-7383. And Daryl says, tell Nick Fuentes to go to a Klan meeting. Yeah, go to a Klan meeting and see how they put a foot in your ass. They be like, boy, you one of them Alberto Juan bean eating motherfuckers, boy. Let me see how I get my. I've been watching Hank Hill. Let me see how I get my inner Hank Hill on. You feel me? You know what I mean? Damn it, Fuentes. If you don't like race propane and propane accessories, I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. Damn it, Bobby. I told you stop playing clap ass to Nick Fuentes. What? You know, Hank Hill, how you be saying what? Hot? Anyway, phone lines is open. Stage is open. Come on up. Call in. I want to hear y'all thoughts. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Let's get it. Anyway, sub segments is about to pop off. While I had this shit open for 5 minutes. While hold on, let me get my 5-minute thing popping real quick. Because it ain't even on here. There we go. 5 minutes, y'all. Phone lines open. Stage is open for the rest of the show. Okay? Now, I told y'all I had sub segments, and sub segments will commence. Okay? First of all, it ain't that. It's this right here. This goddamn hunky, pasty face son of a bitch. Man, her comments on slavery. I might even do a whole segment about this shit. I ain't sure yet. The biggest loser, and she is a loser. All that cosmetic shit done to her face. She looked like the Joker. She had some things to say about slavery. Yep. Let's read a little bit. Usually I don't read the little sub-segments, but we're reading it today. Former The Biggest Loser star Jillian Michaels facing backlash for slavery comments. All right. And her remarks were, where's it at? Defending a new review of Smithsonian Museum content, stating that it would not distort the past. He's not whitewashing slavery, Michael said, arguing that you cannot tie imperialism and racism and slavery just to one race, which is pretty much what every single exhibit does. So now us showing history is they saying it's fake news. She got some nerve to talk about some fake shit, right? Eyes, fake. I don't believe it's the color eyes. That nose is most definitely fake, and they did a bad job because it's still slanted. Lips, fake. Chin, fake. Hair, fake. I know some of y'all surprised that white women with fake hair? Oh my gosh. There's no way. Oh my gosh. Get my inner Valley Girl voice on. Oh my gosh. I know you did not talk about Jillian Michaels like that. Oh my gosh. Her hair is not fake. Okay. Anyway. Man, cry me a fucking Justin Timberlake river. Michaels further contended that slavery is 1,000 years old. It's 1,000 years old. Why can't y'all get over it like the Jewish people? Well, first of all, Jewish people don't ever get over the Holocaust. Second of all, they seem to got something to help with their pain. I digress. And suggested his footprint in U.S. history sometimes because only a small percentage of white Americans own slaves. Yeah, but all the rest of them motherfuckers was complicit. It ain't our fault they was too broke to own the slave with they broke asses. And the government was complicit too. I wish these motherfuckers would do a simple Google search. A simple chat GPT. We got too many search engines nowadays where you can find out the information. God damn. You China face looking broad. Shout out to China for wrestling and all, but y'all know China had the strong face. Look like she could headbutt a rock and it'll split in half. They gonna hit him with that. What in the tarnations? You got that right there. What in the damn tarnations? Look, she do look like the mask. And she looked like the mask from the bad guy. Not even a Jim Carrey character. Remember the bad guy put the mask on and had that Caitlyn Jenner face going on? That's how she looked with her stank ass. Oh my God. Racism was slavery was 1,000 years ago. Would you would you black people just get over it? Gosh. She about to hit us with the smoking. Man. She get her fucking strong face ass out of here. I might do a whole segment about that shit. I haven't decided yet, though. Next, I forgot to even do this. It was more DC called the Trump shit un-American. I forgot to even get to that article. But look at this, y'all. Wow. The Vikings, man, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Man, they had that male cheerleader out there. I didn't watch the game. I saw the clip. That nigga was throwing bussy everywhere. And then I'm like, what the fuck? They got 2 male cheerleaders. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Minnesota Vikings. Oh, man, we live in a different world. Oh, Oh shit. And I don't give a flying fuck. You niggas can call me homophobic, all that bullshit that y'all like to say. Man, get the fuck out of here. You feel me? I didn't say, look it. I didn't say they couldn't do this shit. All I'm saying is I'm gonna clown if they do it. I'm gonna clown if they do it. Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit. That man was throwing bussy around everywhere. Uh-oh. Look at them. Work it. They like, yas. And I'm a Packers fan. I'm about to be clowning. Yas, queen. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, my gay LGBTQ community motherfuckers. How come y'all don't got no like white gay voice? How come y'all always sound like a black one? Look it. When the gay men want to be flamboyant as hell, it's always like the tone and kind of cadence of a black woman. A sassy ass black woman. How come y'all don't like the gays of other groups? Y'all don't got no regular like. I digress. And Daryl, yeah, I'm laughing my ass off. He ha ha. This is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Hey, the Vikings gotta go like they gotta go like 13-3 this season. You said she looked like one of them kids who bite. We talking about the strong face heifer right here, Julian, what you call it? She do like she bite. She'll take a chunk out your arm. Well, I guess she'd be doing what her ancestors did in Jamestown before they brought over and mixed and mingled in the black folks in the United States to make a slave class. And yeah, I said mixed and mingled in. You think y'all got to use logic, man? When they brought over the slave, the people from Africa and shit, bro, a lot of motherfuckers died. Even the crew on there died. A lot of them died. They was dying of smallpox and polio and all that shit. So they brought a small percentage. And we grew exponentially. How you think that happened? Because they mixed and mingled the black natives that was already here and started a whole nother ethnicity. We had an ethnogenesis for you slow pokes out there. But back to this woman that looked like she bite. You know what I mean? God damn. She looked like the Saw doll. This woman looks creepy. All right? Enough for her, though. Yas! Hey, the Vikings, man. Y'all got to eat this. Viking fans, y'all got to eat this, man. Y'all got to eat this. Okay? Y'all got more stuff I want to show y'all before I get out of here. Yeah, first of all, I want to show this real quick. This is hilarious. Shout out to Grinds TV. That brother be showing love. You feel me? And if you're on Twitter, you feel me? Hit your bro with a repost. I already see the likes. Hit your bro with a repost. If you're on YouTube, you feel me? Hit that join button. Also hit that notification bell, which y'all been doing. Y'all been doing it. That percentage of the notification bell when I go live has been going up. Hell yeah, I appreciate it. All right. But look at this, y'all. Grinds TV, man, you ain't about shit. Look at he said, hey, call a Nate. Hey, Nate was like, you got paid in bills? Well, I got something that needs paying too, if you get my drift. God damn. Back to school, 100% off. Nate is giving 100% off school supplies if you do something for him. You won't get your check until he's done. You heard? Yeah. If you're in the bind, call Nate. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Now, let's talk about this goddamn Sambo bootleg beat. Hopping from side to side. Not Afro Elite. Shout out to Afro Elite. He is calling out this Sambo right here, Conscious Lee. This nigga ain't conscious. This motherfucker sleep. He going look at this shit. And this is what I mean. This is what I mean by this shit, though. Look what he say here, and then look what the shit I'm about to play below.
Hey, listen, I'm a black independent. I believe that the Republicans and the Democrats are always trying to make niggas dependent. I believe whether you live in a red state or a blue state, they love to lock up and kill niggas at the same rates.
Oh,
When we talking about George Floyd, that was killed in a blue city, in a blue town.
Oh,
We're talking about, you feel me, Ahmaud Arbery that was killed in a red city, a red town. This little bipartisan politics you're saying to me, it's not responsive to the black experience. You know, live in the East Coast or the West Coast or the Midwest, niggas being locked up and killed is very consistent.
Oh,
you
shit.
trying to play this little bipartisanship game with me? You're being intellectually dishonest, my brother.
Oh, okay. He cooking right there. He cooking right there. And then it comes to this, and this is why we call these niggas Sambos and bootlegs.
Most, and you know, they love.
Man, listen, on my mom, I got a lot of other things I want to say and ask, but I'm not gonna do it one time. So just right here, just to wrap it up, there's a lot of people in my audience that have kind of lost faith in the Democratic Party uniquely, and they feel a little pessimistic what's going on right now. I know you fighting the fight and you're doing your thing. What would you tell my audience that's kind of losing support or losing hope in the Democratic Party uniquely? I feel like it's a lot going on.
I don't think we should ever put our faith in man, period. Whether we're talking about a party or anything else, like that's the first flaw, right?
I'll see that.
The thing is, though, you can say that you feel a way about the party, but if the party is made of people and you decide that you are not going to participate, then let me tell you, this party will continue to disappoint you. So I have my own fair.
He doing all that because he agree with her, and she's basically talking about, hey, you got to choose the party. That's
share of disappointments. Please believe I have my own fights, but at the same time, I can never side with white supremacists. And I understand that there is no perfection that is walking on this earth, but I need to do my part to see where it is that I fit in best. And the best place for me is the Democratic Party. It doesn't mean that it's the perfect place. And that's what you have to decide. If you are okay with somebody consistently trampling on you and acting as if you are less than simply because of how God made you, which is to be wonderfully made, to be clear, what they fear is us and our greatness. And so I got to side with the people that at least are like, all right, fine, you black and we okay with that. I can't side with the people that are saying, let me defund the HBCU. I can't side with the people that are saying, hey, if you get a free lunch.
She said all that shit about trampling on us after we didn't, like, let's be real, black people done voted Democrat time and time again since Lyndon B. Johnson said, I'm going to have these niggas voting for us for 60 years. Watch this shit. And ever since, Democrats been on the horse shit. But I digress.
In school, never
alongside with the Republicans, all horse shit.
Not going to be able to eat. I can't side with the people that are okay with increasing the black wealth gap and making sure that it only increases. And so the only people that are seeing more money in their pocket are the Elon Musk of the world, who gets $8 million a day, while at the same time telling people they get $6 a day to eat, that's too much. So we're going to take that away from you. And for those kids that are on Medicaid, where you're only getting $10 a day so that kids can be safe, we're going to take away maybe a combination of $16 a day for you. But hey, my homie Elon, you're going to keep getting your $8 million a day. Like, I can't side with that nonsense. So my point is this: if you're disappointed, then in my opinion, you're probably paying attention. But you have to decide what you are going to do with that disappointment. You can continue to lose or you can decide to win. And the only way, in my opinion, that you can win is if you decide to be involved. And that means making this party exactly what it should be. But it can't be there without your voice.
Yeah, y'all heard what she said. The only thing I want to tell y'all is that the anger y'all have around children, you know, drag queens in the classroom, when we got trans people in the classroom, what is anger when these folks is only talking about taking money from the classroom? What is the manufacturer outrage? I'm gonna start lying and saying, hey, y'all, these drag queens is trying to steal free lunch from y'all kids. Then you might start getting active. You know what I mean?
Right. I done fucking heard enough from bro. Bro, now you Democratic shilling, bruh. Afro League, mind you, this was him just a couple months ago. Exactly. This is what we be meaning, man. God damn. Is y'all all y'all niggas for pay? How much butter biscuits did Jasmine Crockett give you, Mr. Lee? Huh? Daryl, you said it, not I. Don't it seem that way though? How can you be audited? I'm independent. I'm doing it. Duh, duh. And you know what? He didn't ask no tough question at all. Any questions that's pertaining to us, our lineage, and what we want and what we need. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't do none of that. I know some of y'all is like, oh man, what you mean what we need, man? We don't need none of that reparations. Shut your stupid ass up. We need reparations and an anti-black hate crime bill. Stop the horse bullshit, okay? Yeah. He a shield. Thank you. And the cold part about it is like that's just a couple months ago. So which makes us believe, and they always want to be like, oh, what do you mean getting paid? Motherfucker. Sometimes you could get paid indirectly. Jasmine Crockett might not pay you directly from the funds that she getting, but you know her being on there and you siding with the Democratic bullshit, your viewership goes up. People sub to your channel goes up. More engagement goes up, which means more money in your fucking pocket. Stop the bull malarkey, man. I'm tired of you niggas doing that bullshit. Oh, I'm not getting paid. Shut the fuck up. You is getting paid. And everybody on this bitch is trying to get paid. I don't care what nobody fucking say. I don't give a rat's ass what nobody trying to say. Everybody trying to get paid. Now it's everybody trying to tell the truth. That's the difference. Because you could tell the truth and get paid from this shit. Okay? Now, would you get paid as much? Nah, not really. Not really. But you still get paid. But you get paid more to be either a Democratic shield or a goddamn black Republican flunky. Yes. And both sides be spewing bullshit. As you can see. Okay? There it says, because where that Fwackwad Bob hilarious. But yeah, man. Had to play that with the sub segment. Real Talk phone lines is closing down. If y'all want to call in and leave a voicemail, I will play it on the next episode. 619-609-7383. And I'm gonna be a thou out with y'all. Look, you feel me? Shout out to the new party. Shout out to the new party. You feel me? Y'all go check them out. You feel me? But they done had politicians that are Republican and politicians that's Democrat. And y'all know I be on there asking those questions. Both sides. I always ask, how do y'all feel about us getting cash reparations? And y'all see, I say us. I don't be saying they or them. Because you notice, hey, and this real talk, the black conservatives do this a lot. They other themselves from black Americans. They always do that shit. I don't think they even realize they do that shit. But they always other themselves, right? Nope. I'm part of the lineage. I'm going to say us. And that's why I say, what you going to do for us specifically? With cash reparations, I haven't even got to an anti-black hate crime bill to ask these motherfuckers. Because every time I ask about cash reparations, it's all jump through hoops. It's all jumping through hoops. It's only two people that said they're for cash reparations, people that's trying to be politicians or have political dreams. And I'm at the point where, no, I'm trying to shoot that shit down if you ain't for us, if you ain't for our causes. I'm shooting in the fucking bud, and I ain't kiki and ha-ha with none of you niggas. F all that. I don't care if you're a white politician, Hispanic politician, black politician, Indian politician, none of that shit. Nope. You ain't for our causes? Hell no. And that be the thing. I asked until one skated around. Bro was skating around, and then he said, well, if it's a bill that's in front of me, I'll write it down. To me, that's a no. That means Bro said no. Essentially, he gave us an Obama-ass answer. Okay? The second person, which I have more questions for this sister, You feel me? I do want to get her on the show. You know what I mean? And she's a Republican. You know what I mean? She said she want reparations for Jim Crow. I have more questions for that shit. Kelly in the goddamn building. What's up, Kelly? Y'all know what? Y'all on here right now. If y'all watching, y'all go to Kelly Corinne's show. She be having some fire ass topics. You feel me? She be with the Don't Piss Me Off show with 2K and Black. Y'all go check that show out too with Kelly. You feel me? Kelly, you be pissing him off on there sometimes. I'll be seeing it. You be and they be flustering you too though. I'll be seeing it. I'll be like, God damn, they getting flustered on there. But y'all be having great combos, great topics. And right now, the people that's watching me right now, y'all go check out Kelly's show. Go to her YouTube, sub to that shit, and then also to the Don't Piss Me Off morning show, DPMO morning show. Okay, I appreciate you too, Kelly. You I'm telling you, you be coming on there and you be having some great ass goddamn topics and points that you be talking about on every show that you be on, from Red Cup with Mika to the Don't Piss Me Off morning show, and to your own the State of Affairs and stuff like that. You doing your thing. I appreciate you for real. You know what I mean? And yeah. Man, when I be watching y'all live, I'll be like, man, they getting each other flustered. You feel me? But at the end of the day, y'all do be coming to common grounds, and y'all do be having great talking points. And I'm gonna start sending y'all like questions I'll be having that y'all could probably help me out with my thought process on things. So shout out to Kelly in the goddamn building. You feel me? But I'm about to get out of here. I'm done talking about that Sambo consciously. I'm done talking about the topic at hand with what's going on in DC with Trump deploying the federal troops on there. And like I said, like, look, my final note when it comes to that, there's a plethora of things. One, yeah, catch the replay, Kelly. I was on fire today. I was fired up. You feel me? But one, it ain't been a lot of black Democrats. You feel me? For real? Oh, hell no. Consciously got a it makes sense. God damn. Man, my black brothers that got white wives, y'all tend to grift a lot. God damn. Y'all be grifting. But back to the my final note with the main topic. One thing I think, and I'll put my tinfoil kufi on, and Tyreek brought this up, that maybe Donald Trump is deploying the federal troops and disguising it as crime. And you know, whenever they say crime, they're making it synonymous with black. And he has an easier time doing that than saying, like, I want to deploy the federal troops to get illegal immigrants and deport these motherfuckers. Because he's going to get a lot of pushback, especially from the Democratic Party. That's another point I'm making. It wasn't a lot of freaking pushback or uproar of this happening from the Democratic Party. Jasmine Crockett didn't say nothing. AOC didn't say nothing. And we supposed to be having this black and brown coalition, right? But I didn't see no Hispanic goddamn politicians or cultural leaders say anything about what's going on in DC of them harassing black folks. And I don't expect them to, which means they need to stop expecting us to uphold this mysterious black and brown coalition. Because it's a sprinkle of brown folks that's on call with us. A sprinkle. Okay? Keyword, a sprinkle. All right? And Kelly says, not there is anything wrong with that, but the fact he always talks that black shit is crazy. You feel me? And Kelly, you're right. It ain't nothing for a black man or a black woman, you know what I mean, having relations with another race. It just tends to be when y'all do have a relationship with another race, y'all always be on some grifting cooning shit. That be the problem. Y'all end up talking Sambonese. Okay? But anyway, back to the Trump thing, sending the federal troops. And another point I wanted to make, we always knew we had a target on our back. So this is nothing new to us. This is nothing new to us. We knew a target was on our back. We just seen it now. Actually, we ain't seen it now. 300, look at black women done lost 300,000 jobs. That's going after us. We've been new. We've been knowing. They ain't stopped been going after us. We just been telling y'all, we ain't about to fight y'all shit. Cause when they been after us, y'all been silent, complacent, upholding white supremacy. You feel what I'm saying? And see, Kelly, no, that be the thing. We don't care that who y'all fucking and who in y'all bedroom. It's that somehow the ideology of when whoever's in y'all bedroom, y'all start speaking that Sambo shit. Yeah, we got our own problems. Okay? We got our own problems. And now we ain't trying to take for y'all problems. Y'all on our neck about it. And now we showing, oh, here's another problem. And y'all niggas is silent. Other groups is silent. And Donald Trump, you feel me? And look it, I do be saying that Donald Trump, right? I be giving him his props because he does execute all his policies and shit like that. But he's still with the tribe of the honkies. He's still with the tribe of the honkies, speaking at cracker knees. And it's just part of his cracker knees. Okay? But the Democrats, y'all ain't doing no better. Y'all ain't loud enough when it comes to this. I bet you if it was immigrants, we'd have Jasmine Crockett with her crooked ass wig, you feel me, hooping and hollering, talking about some damn illegal immigrants and how they ain't got no rights. We'll have goddamn Karen Bass alongside with probably the rest of the Democratic shilling flunkies on the bull malarkey. Okay? And this is my last point. You feel me? Now, Kelly, I'm glad you in here, right? Because Kelly is a black conservative. And this what I be meaning when I say that not all black conservatives are on the bullshit. Hell, I think more of us black people is conservative. But the thing is, besides Kelly and maybe a sprinkle of other black conservatives that's on platforms, she ain't grifting. She ain't on the bullshit. But the rest of you black conservatives be on horse shit. Y'all be talking out your ass. You feel what I'm saying? And that be the problem. It be y'all that be having these platforms. That's why I be feeling y'all be fucking grifting. And Kelly, along with a sprinkle of other black conservatives, don't be grifting, don't be on the horse shit. Even they be like, I'm black, I'm a conservative, and blah blah. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, and I appreciate that. See, Kelly even hate them motherfuckers. They do. They make y'all look fucking crazy. They make y'all look insane. And this is what I was talking. And this is gonna be my last point. I was watching the Amanda Seals shit, and she was talking to the black conservatives, and I'm like, yo, it was only really one or two on there that had sense. The rest of them made black conservatives look fucking insane. Made them look crazy. They made it look too. And this be my thing, Kelly, right? Why do it seem that most black conservatives, their debating style is basically to cut off, and make it seem like, oh, if I'm cutting you off and over talking you, I'm winning the debate. That shit irks me. And a lot of black conservatives do that. You feel what I'm saying? Tim Black. I heard Tim Black is good. Phillips, thank you. Philip Scott. That's crazy you said, bro, because I was just listening to him earlier. I didn't know Dana with the data was a black conservative, but that's the thing. Philip Scott, black conservative. I heard the brother Tim Black is a black conservative, is pretty good. Y'all don't sound crazy, but you see the thing is, the majority of Black conservatives, when they're out on these platforms, I feel like they're grifting. And it's like, it's so much easier to get your numbers up and be a Black conservative when you talk white supremacy talking points. Your numbers shoot through the roof. Like, it's this one dude, right, that I was on a platform with at the New Party last week, right? And he say he ain't a Black conservative and shit like that, but this motherfucker is, right? And he be talking on TikTok. One of his pinned goddamn comments is, I hate niggas. You as a Black man saying that pin, you don't think you're gonna get a lot of numbers? And you a Black conservative, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dana's a Republican. The Tim and Philip are independent. Yeah, they independent, but they lean more on the conservative side. You feel what I'm saying? And that'd be my thing. You feel me? This is the thing I have to go home and still be Black and some shit, and I can't do. From facts. Facts. But see, that's why I wanted to point out. You feel me? Because I was getting on both sides today. I was getting on the Republican side today, and I was getting on the Democratic side today with the main topic today. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. Hell, I feel like I'm more conservative than liberal. I feel that I'm more conservative than liberal. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna back up the points of white supremacy. You feel me? But yeah, I went off tangent. You feel me? The main topic was the shit that's going on in DC. You feel me? Shout out to my Black American brothers and sisters out there that's standing on business. We knew this was gonna come to us. And the brother said it. He was like, look, they've been doing this in DC for years. Last time I checked a couple years ago, Joe Biden was the president. And he a Democrat. All right. Yeah, see, Kelly even said it. I'm pretty conservative. For sure. Yeah. Facts. But with that being said, the brother that lives in DC said this has been happening for years. Right? Which means that under Democratic leadership and Republican leadership, and that's the thing, Trump just announcing it. And I think, I could be wrong, but I feel in a couple months, the troops that are out there, that's deployed out there, are going to start rounding up more illegal immigrants. And nobody going to say nothing because they ain't going to even realize it. And he's trying to get himself away from the Epstein list. That Epstein list like the scarlet letter on Donald Trump right now. He trying his best to divert attention and get the MAGA team back together. You feel me? He like, how can I get them back together and not be divided with this shit? Oh, let's just attack some Black people. It ain't working. The MAGA folks are still like, yeah, but what about the Epstein list? You like, God damn. So yeah. With that being said, look, my fan sector of the audience, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all doing the damn thing. My FBA fan, my Black American fan, Black people on code. You feel me? The minuscule allies that we do have, they tiny as hell, but they there. You know what I mean? My moderators, Brooke, goddamn Darrow in the damn building. Kelly came in. You feel me? Shout out to Kelly. She came in. Dropped some gems in the chat. Appreciate you. My producers, Reeland, Byron, and Kiveon. And everybody else. Y'all should have been doing this loudly and proudly. That I should have heard it through the computer screen. Oh, wrong. My fault. That's my fault. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Appreciate y'all. For real. Everybody on Twitter too that like, that reposted. Thank you so much. If you're on the tube side of the game, thank you for tuning in. People on Twitter, I know y'all can't really see the hyperlinks don't work. nor do y'all really see the chat. So come over to YouTube, Kamal Johnson Network. All right. And the way we get around the shadow ban, which y'all been doing, hit the notification bell. That's it. Hit the notification bell. That's how you know when I go live, which y'all been doing, because that number been going up. All right. With that being said, I'm your favorite news anchor. I'm your favorite broadcaster. Hating sector, my audience. Suspected white supremacists, you stink. You smell like spoiled eggs. Tethers, y'all are freaking pathetic. Bootlick Sambos like Conscious Lee, who now trying to do this Democratic shilling shit. Who else? Republicans, y'all know better. Y'all pathetic. And the rest of you imbeciles that's in this sector of my audience that love to hate watch, keep commenting though. I love it. I'm trying to get y'all to call in on the show. Come on, detractors. Hating sector, my audience, come on. Call in. Come on stage. I want people to see how dumb y'all be sounding sometimes. Okay? Because y'all stay in my comments sounding dumb as hell. But y'all don't call in. Y'all don't come on the stage. I need that. I need my fam sector to see how ignorant y'all be fucking sounding. As we could clown your ass. Ah. But y'all could go EAD. All right. With that being said, I'm about to get out of here though. This was a long episode. Y'all have a good day, good evening, good whenever it is y'all consuming this news content. And Kelly, you did come in late, but I will have to show this. Hell, y'all might could talk about this on the Don't Piss Me Off morning show. Hell, y'all probably talked about it. I didn't catch the replay this morning, but they got the Minnesota Vikings male cheerleader out there throwing Bussy in a circle. Did y'all talk about this? Did y'all talk about the Vikings having male cheerleaders out there? I don't know. I'm about to be out of here though, y'all. Peace out. Oh my goodness, man.